Drake just revealed the release date for his new album For All the Dogs, and I know I'm not up to date on this because this happened 2 days ago, but I'm on the road right now, so forgive me. Also, that's the reason that I'm only doing this voiceover, but we'll be back in the studio in a couple of days, so this quality is temporary. But I wanted to give my couple of thoughts on this because obviously we've talked about this album quite a lot in the whole rollout for this, and obviously from now on the rollout is only going to get more interesting, so let's jump straight into this. If you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe and become part of this community. Oh, and also go cop that fresh merch and listen to my new songs in the description. So we knew that For All the Dogs would be coming out pretty soon. We had obviously the cover art for this drawn by his son Adonis that was pretty interesting. I still don't know how to feel about it. It's better than the last couple of arts we've had. I went over this in the past video on this as well. It's not great though. But Drake actually posted a video now on his Instagram account where we can see a video of his dad, actually, Dennis Graham, performing. And I'm not sure if this is a retro video of him actually performing or if this is a staged after the fact kind of thing that he just wanted to kind of give as a nod to his dad. And the video is actually completely unrelated to For All the Dogs. But in the caption for this thing, Drake wrote, "For All the Dogs, September 22nd. Now, put your theories about what this video could mean in the comments, but obviously the caption is the thing that is the most interesting about this all. So September 22nd is going to be the date. Y'all know that this has been out for 2-3 days. But let me talk about a couple of things that I always talked about when it came to this release date and how they now play out now that we know about this. So what's interesting is that I actually predicted either the 15th or the 22nd back when we were talking about this, because I said that I didn't think it was going to be dropping. I think that one day in August that we had as a theory because of International Dog Day, the 25th or whatever that was. I knew that it would kind of be coming later. It was just kind of a feeling that we were getting because we didn't get a lot of info from Drake during that week of this possible release. So we kind of felt like it had to be dropping later. And I felt like the 22nd was going to be it. The only question was still going to be whether it would be during his tour or not, but we'll talk about that in a second. Also, what I wanted to say, we knew that it had to be kind of coming pretty soon because he said that this album he made with the book Titles Ruin Everything, which you might have ordered. I got 10 copies, y'all know that, but he connected it to the book. So obviously there should have been some connection. The book's been out for 2 months now, so it had to be coming at some point pretty soon, because otherwise there wouldn't be that obvious connection between the two. And even at this point, it's kind of it's been a long time since the book came out, so it doesn't even feel like the album is connected to the book. Usually when something is connected to a movie, a book, whatever, Logic did it, Kid Cudi did it, a lot of other people did it, it comes out the same day. That would have made more sense, but whatever. So that's the first thing that I wanted to kind of get at. It had to be coming out with the book. Now, obviously, the tour. It's all a Blur tour together with 21 Savage. They're on it right now, and they're going to be on it for a little longer, over a month, which is kind of interesting because that obviously plays into the whole time frame over which he would be rolling out this album. Now, let me say that I kind of thought that he would be dropping this during the tour, but let's take a look at the tour dates real quick and see when this is kind of fitting in. So actually, there are a lot of tours after the 22nd. This is only a snippet. I think there is another one on the 23rd before, but the Atlanta shows are going to be after the ones, the Miami shows, the Toronto shows. So it kind of feels like he specifically set this out to have some of the biggest names on the tour when it comes to the cities, and obviously Toronto as well, have those in the tour dates after the album comes out, which is kind of unfair to the people that went to the shows before this all happened. Now, there are still 2 more shows that are to be announced, which is Denver and New Orleans. Those are going to be happening even after October 9th. So they're going to be on tour for until October 11th, 12th, 13th, whatever. That is a pretty long time if you consider that the album is coming out on September 22nd. And to me, this is still kind of why? Because, that's unfair to a lot of people. Still, it's Drake. He can do whatever he wants and people are still going to buy it. but it's just something that I wanted to mention real quick. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that he posted another picture only a day ago together with Central C on his Instagram account, where he talked about what a summer it was, and then pictures of him just with the people he was with, but also the first one with Central C. If you don't remember, he also had that one freestyle with Central C, the combination freestyle on the radar, I think it was called, a couple of months ago, which just kind of makes you feel like there's going to be that Central C feature on the album. The two of them have been spotted together. I kind of made that prediction already because we've had that freestyle happen. Now, obviously, we also have the Search and Rescue single that I don't hope is going to be on there because that just was not a good song. But it is what it is, so maybe a Central C feature. Be on the lookout for that. Another thing that I wanted to mention real quick is that Doja Cat actually announced her album way before Drake, and it was also going to be coming out the 22nd. And she's been kind of, putting up a lot of great singles so far with Paint the Town Red and the last one, Demons, that she just dropped, even though I think it's taking a weird turn at this point. But she's going to be dropping her album Scarlet on the 22nd as well. And obviously now she has some big competition with Drake, which I don't think she wanted because this album is pretty special to her. That's why she's been rolling out these singles so carefully and with visuals for each track. But let's see who performs better. Obviously Drake, but it's still going to be an interesting day when that actually does come around. Something else that I wanted to mention, obviously these next 2 weeks are going to be very essential, very interesting if you're a Drake fan, because we're going to be getting most of the interesting info, because we're going to be getting a track list with the features, all of that. And so make sure you stay subscribed to not miss out on that. I'll be back at home in the studio making these updates for you in the usual quality at the end of this week. So y'all can expect the rollout to be covered in the usual quality as all the other ones have been covered. There's also the interesting opportunity of Kanye dropping around the same time as Drake, because Kanye has his album also scheduled for the next couple of weeks, next couple of months, whatever Kanye is doing right now. I heard he just got banned from that boat in Venice, Italy. So, Kanye is doing his own thing. But let's see what this is all about. This could be that repetition of the same situation that we've had with Donda and CLB 2 years ago. I don't want to, jinx it. Maybe we're in for something great. Let's see what we're in for, with the Drake and Kanye situation. But for now, we're all just pretty happy with For All the Dogs. We're going to be getting it September 22nd. Let me know what y'all think about that date. Let me know what y'all think about, that date falling in the tour for the people that are going to be going to the tour after the date. And also, what do you think about that sales battle possibly between Doja Cat and Drake? Let me know all your thoughts and everything that you want to get, out of your mind, concerning this album, because it's a pretty cool album, pretty interesting album that we've been waiting for a long time. Let me know all your thoughts on this in the comments down below. If you watched this video to the end and liked it, and you want to stay up to date with all current hip-hop events and releases, make sure to subscribe, turn on notifications, hit that like button, and go follow my social media, and most importantly, join my Discord in the description. Until the next one, you'll have an incredible day, and y'all take care.